What is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Got another video for you guys from Cut. This one is called "You Took My Virginity. Let's Talk About It Between the Sheets." So let's get to it. This should be interesting.
I made him wait 6 months.
It didn't go far from there.
No, it did not.
6 months of wait. I got maybe about, I ain't gonna care, about 6, 7 pumps in, and
That's
He said, "Yeah, she made him wait 6 months, huh?" You're like, I got about 6, 7 pumps in. He was excited.
care about 6, 7 pumps in, and
That's a stretch.
Damn.
That's a stretch.
She like, that's a stretch. So what? He blasted off as soon as he got in there, huh?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you two?
I'm Van. I'm Latanya. This is my partner.
I'm Jasmine.
My name's Darian. We've been together for 4 years. We met back in high school.
We know each other from college.
Are you two together right now?
No. Good friends though.
Yeah, still friends.
Hey.
We're here to talk about one specific moment where you two had sex.
Yeah, when I lost my virginity.
To me.
That was my first time being with a woman, so that feels very different than any other kind of sex that I've had prior.
She took.
So she lost her lesbian virginity.
I had no idea. I actually just learned about this today.
Tried to play like I knew what I was doing, but no idea what I was doing.
Darian, that was your first time, right?
That was her
Never
first time.
do.
It wasn't mine.
You didn't lose your virginity?
No, he's been doing this young.
Who do you know that's like?
Oh, you slept with Imani, Naraya, the other Jasmine. You know what I'm talking
Damn.
about? Jasmine number 2, the knockoff.
The
Come on,
knockoff.
give me a name. Help me out.
I'm having amnesia.
Yo.
I was
She
completely
lucky.
oblivious to the fact that they had a crush on me.
So she knew that he smashed all of this, so she wanted to get a sample. You know, girls be talking. That's what that was about. That's why she was like, nah, it wasn't even that much. When he said, I probably got about 6, 7 pumps in. So she was basically disappointed.
Your name. Help me out here.
I'm having amnesia.
I was completely oblivious to the fact that they had a crush on me. To be perfectly honest, I was like, they're hella cute. They probably have hella bitches.
We had been spending a lot of time together, and
Like every day together.
like a married couple time together, and that's kind of what led to us having sex for the first time.
I made him wait 6 months. A lot of guys were not that patient.
It was homecoming night, actually.
Wait, hold on. You had sex on homecoming?
Yeah, it was actually very cliche. You know, big puffy dress, all that.
What do you remember? It was your first time, so you should remember a lot of it, right?
Well, that whole day was like really interesting for us. I invited her to come kick it, and we thought we were just gonna like actually just kick it. And then we started making out, and then that kind of just escalated until we were in a bed together.
After homecoming, her sister had just picked us up and brought her back to her house. One thing led to another.
Yeah, it turned into the whole thing pretty fast.
We were like, literally like hanging out.
Yeah. And then, we did some light foreplay.
If I'm being completely honest, and I don't remember. I can't remember every detail, but I remember things.
I copped the feel and I fingered. That is what I did.
That makes sense, because that is good foreplay.
I asked you, could I give you a kiss? And then I gave you a kiss, and then we were making out. I asked if I could take her bra off. And then I was like, is it okay if I touch your breast? And she was like, fuck yeah, touch my boob. What the fuck, hell yeah.
You were like, do you want to have sex? And I was like, this is a big boy's decision, Maven. Like, what are you gonna do? Racking all these thoughts in my mind. And I remember specifically my voice cracking, and I was like, okay. I was trying to play it smooth, and I was like, okay.
As Trey's about to go for it, his roommates come in and we're like, oh my fucking God.
My door's locked, so luckily he doesn't come inside. But
Why didn't you say go away?
we had made the decision that people knowing that we were doing this wasn't the best idea.
But they did notice that my stuff was there.
They
so
did.
they knew I was there.
But my roommate's kind of stupid, so.
I think I put the
What is this bra doing here, bro?
Which now it makes sense because you've never needed to before. I didn't think about it. I just thought it was like a thing.
I gave her some, I'm gonna
Wait,
say some
hold
amazing
up.
head.
Put the
On
condom
you.
on me.
Which now it makes sense. I think I put the
Yeah, you
condom
put the
on
condom
you.
on me.
Which now it makes sense because you've never needed to before. I didn't think about it. I just thought it was like a thing.
I gave her some, I'm gonna say some amazing head. I'm gonna say it was great head.
It was great.
After that, she was like, can I do things to you? I was like, holy fucking shit.
I mean, I know the landmarks.
Yeah, exactly.
No landmarks.
Anxiety was kind of high for me because I remember being nervous about a bunch of stuff. One, I'm not circumcised, so I've gotten a lot of body shame towards that. How'd you feel when you figured out I wasn't circumcised?
I felt indifferent. I was not like a penis expert at the time.
The whole time I'm thinking, oh wow, he really knows what he's doing. This is great. But apparently, he had no clue. Props to you for pulling that out your ass because shit, man.
We had sex for like
Hey, so he put it down, huh? He put it down, basically what she's saying for his first time.
Apparently, he had no clue. Props to you for pulling that out your ass because shit, man.
we had sex for like a long time. I thought like men, like the whole thing was like they like fast, right?
It didn't go far from there.
No, it did not.
6 months of weight. I got maybe about 6, 7 pumps in, and
That's
you
a
know.
stretch. That's
Damn.
a stretch.
We were going at it for kind of a long
Jimmy.
time.
It was a few hours.
It was a few hours.
I'm gonna say like 3 painful strokes in, and he kind of started getting off of me, and I was like, that's it? And he just laid down next to me, and I was like, okay, you know, like that was my first time, so.
I think like I wanted to be doing a good job, but I was also like in a little bit of pain, but I was also having fun. You know, it was like mixed emotions.
A lot of people were like, oh, it was so painful my first time, I was bleeding. I didn't really have that. It was just kind of like a warm pressure.
Did both of you come?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just back and forth, just like you come, I come, you come, I come, you come, I come.
No, I did not. He definitely got to come though. As you guys know, those 3 pumps did a lot for him.
Did you both finish?
Yes.
So I faked a nut, and I don't know if that's actually possible, but I faked a nut. And you believed it, and so I was like, all right, cool. And not because it didn't feel good, I was just so in my head.
I didn't know guys could fake orgasms.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was watching what was that, Lip Service? Troy Ave was talking about that. He was messing with some girl and he faked one. So I guess guys be doing that.
That's actually possible, but I faked it. And you believed it, and so I was like, all right, cool. And not because it didn't feel good, I was just so in my head.
I didn't know guys could fake orgasms.
Yeah, so I clenched a lot, and yeah.
What's one thing you disliked about the experience?
It went too long. My vagina was so tired. I was like, there has to be an end in sight here.
It was pounding her out. She said it went too long. But that right there lets you know, different people. Some people wanted to last marathon sex. Some people wanted to end fast. So you never know. So it's not a one size fits all pretty much. That's where, I guess communication comes in.
What's one thing you disliked about the experience?
It went too long. My vagina.
Because as a guy, the pressure is on us for, of course, your partner to climax before you do. Because once a guy climax, that's it. So that's probably what he was trying to do. And then it's like, oh, you don't last long enough, then, women start talking, stuff like that. So that's what that was about. But let me change the battery real quick because it's about to die. Alright guys, let's get back to the video.
was so tired. I was like, there has to be an end in sight here.
Fair, reasonable.
After you finished, was it just bedtime?
Finna air it out. He lays down, right? He gets a notification from a girl, and I open it, and it's a booty pic. It's a full booty pic. I went outside, and he ran straight to my sister. He was like, I messed up so bad. I took a shower, and she came into the bathroom, and I just started crying in the shower, and she started crying, and I was naked, and she was like, hug me, and she was like, are you okay? I was like, I'm okay.
I wouldn't have confidently let her be on my phone had I known I had booty pics on the way or something. But when that came through and she opened that really was just like a heart drop moment.
Your heart. I was like, that 6 months didn't mean nothing.
I just remember at the end of it.
Yeah, so it's like, there's no point. You see how she said they waited 6 months and then it didn't last that long? So it's like, there's no point in doing that. I don't know why I guess people want to wait to make it seem as though the person is there for them or whatever. But it's like, if y'all would have got it out the way 6 months ago, y'all could have moved on and been with somebody else as opposed to just waiting.
Were like, you were the freakiest guy I ever been with, and I was like,
he was like,
I was like, for sure, bro. Like,
he like she, yeah, he like, damn, she gassed me up. This is my first time doing this, but you know, every guy gets most of what they do in the beginning from, you know, what they seen.
For someone inexperienced, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, like, had me fooled.
It was like 5 hours. The sun was rising for sure, and we were just.
I had to go to work. I was almost late for a meeting.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Then it was with
And
you.
see, that's the thing, that marathon shit is like, people got stuff to do. Like, don't nobody really got time to be trying to do all that. That's, as long as both of y'all, you know, reach your destination, that's the most important thing.
What? Damn. So corny ass.
My favorite part about our first time being together was that you finally like dropped like that Playboy swag. You finally understood that this was something like that I was vulnerable about and that meant a lot to me.
How do you feel about the phrase taking virginity?
I feel like it was more of a sharing as opposed to like taking something. I had hetero sex for the first time from a place of like everybody else is doing it. It was more of like someone take my virginity because it seems like that's the thing.
Because I grew up Catholic, I had this like feeling of like, oh, you can't. And then being able to do that, I feel so much more liberated and free.
That was pretty interesting. Shout out
I made him wait 6 months.
Shout out the cut. They be having some pretty interesting topics. Dude who faked his nut is so funny. I love the story. Pretending to know what he's doing. It worked out hilarious. Yeah. It was funny. But he was probably hitting it from the back. Because that's the only way you can do that. If you hitting it from the front, of course they gonna know. All they have to do is look down and see whether or not, you know, you came or whatever. The two friends are so sweet. His giggles, everything. Darian and Jasmine are an unexpected couple that just works. Big guy is so funny. Bring him back. Yeah, don't be in a rush to lose your virginity. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. You know. It's not redundant. That's the very reason people get their children circumcised, is because that extra foreskin can cause, you know, problems down there. So that's why the circumcision is done, so that kids don't have to deal with that. So, but this is a pretty cool video. I'm gonna keep doing videos from this channel. They be having some pretty interesting subjects. So, but that's gonna do it for my reaction. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Before you go, be sure to drop a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys visit my website 6893.com and get you guys some merch. And until the next one, peace.